Hey, my name's Chris Richards and I live on the Bayside. I'm a musician and I work in a school. So when I crashed my car, just to set the scene a little bit, I was driving home from a drum lesson. So it was my first year of driving and I was driving my grandmother's silver Mitsubishi Mirage and I had the music cranking. I was driving along Fortitude Valley in Brisbane City and it was raining heaps. And as I was driving, a song came on that I absolutely love and I just started air drumming to it while I was driving. And along the road, there's about 5 set of traffic lights in probably like a 500 meter kind of straight. And it was busy traffic, raining, and I saw a set of lights that looked like they were green in the distance. And so while I was air drumming, I just kept driving and I ended up driving into the back of a Hilux ute. So I suppose I was obviously driving distracted. In that moment, I thought I was pretty invincible. I was a new driver, you know, I was in this hot little Mitsubishi Mirage. I thought I was the coolest kid driving along the valley roads. And I quickly realized that I wasn't. My air drumming, my lack of concentration on the road, just put me in a really bad situation where I actually felt like a bit of an idiot. So when I crashed, I ran up to the back of the Hilux and it put a massive dent in the front of the car and burst the radiator. The car wasn't able to be driven, and that was not only the car that I had to use to get around, but it was also the car that my grandma had to use to get around. So not only did I put myself out, but I also put my grandma out. And it was one of those awkward moments where I really had to, I suppose, take a step back and look at the way that I approached my driving, and look at the way that I acted while I was driving and kind of grow up a little bit. I suppose I also learned that it's really important, even though there might be a great song on the radio, that if you're driving, it's important to focus on driving. I learned to turn down the radio a bit, not all the way, like, you know, I still like my music, but I learned that the music comes second to the focus that I have on the road. If I had one message for young people who are beginning to drive, it'd be your first focus is the road and your second focus is fun. So don't let the fun get in the way of what you need to be doing, because it's important that you guys make it home safe.